If you haven't been to Lakeshore Park before, we've got 10+ miles of mountain bike trails visited by hundreds of people in the summer. Are there trees down? Are there bridges that need to be repaired? All of that really is through MCMBA. They really are the reason that we have these trails here.
My name is Dave Cox with the Motor City Mountain Biking Association. This was the first trail that I kind of fell in love with. When we first started here 20-some years ago, there wasn't a lot going on. So we made a really cohesive, unique trail system out of it. I've been riding here multiple times a week for 20 years. It's more fun, more diverse, just better.
I appreciated the trails. They were fun to ride, but there were always things to be done. It became really clear early on that this was done by volunteers. Getting involved with trail building allowed me to use my hands and to build things and have a lasting effect on the world. And you can sense that every time you go for a ride.
We get together in the morning and load up on coffee and bagels and then go out and hit the trail. The biggest challenge we have out here is literally drainage, making sure that the trail is rideable after the rain. Some trail work days are just going out and trimming the overgrowth. But then there's certain trail days where you're going out and doing a reroute, like there's an area that's just not sustainable, so we're gonna go out and cut new trail. Basically flag what we have to do, get approval from the land manager, close the old trail, and ideally make it look like it's been there for 10 years.
Lauren and Dave, they are the cheerleaders for this trail here in Novi. They bring us the ideas. We sit down with them once a year and talk about what's working and what may need improvement.
I think this is a relationship of mutual trust based on many years of working together.
We can rely on them to report any issues, to communicate to the mountain bike community. Them being the leaders of this trail system takes a real load off the city.
We get a great city resource here without a lot of staffing to keep it up. You build something out here and it's going to be there in 20 years. We have such an enthusiastic rider community out here that is so passionate about this trail because they can see their impact on it everywhere they go.
You spend 8 hours in the woods shoveling and digging, but then the next time you ride the trail, when you go through that section, you're like, we did that, and it made a huge difference on the trail, and it's amazing. If you have a suggestion on something that you would like to do at the park, I would say go to mcmba.org.
On our website, it talks about what to expect on your first trail day, what clothing to bring bug spray, whether you need any tools or not.
We'll work with you. We want all the volunteers we can get.
Mountain biking is a growing sport, and it's an important piece of outdoor recreation across the state. The city of Novi is very fortunate to work with MCMBA for 20+ years developing these trails, and we're very fortunate to have this amenity here in Novi. If you haven't been here, you should.